Have you ever judged someone by their clothes, their old truck, or the dirt on their hands? Most people have. But sometimes, the person you overlook is the one who can save everything. What happened at a small private airfield one quiet afternoon shocked everyone who witnessed it. A powerful CEO believed she was dealing with nothing more than a small-town mechanic. Just 13 minutes later, she realized she had made the biggest mistake of her life. This is a story about kindness, humility, and the incredible power of respecting people before you know their worth. Stay with me until the very end, because this story might change the way you look at strangers forever. Before we begin, if you enjoy emotional stories that restore your faith in humanity, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Echoes of Stories, and leave a comment telling us where you're watching from. Your support helps our channel bring you more inspiring stories every week. The afternoon sun covered the small airfield in golden light as helicopters landed and lifted into the clear blue sky. Most people rushed around, focused only on expensive machines and important schedules. Near the maintenance hangar stood a quiet man named Daniel. His hands were covered with grease, and his faded blue work shirt had been repaired more than once. His boots were dusty, and his old pickup truck looked like it had traveled hundreds of thousands of miles. To everyone passing by, Daniel looked like an ordinary mechanic from a forgotten town. But there was something different about him. He greeted every person with a smile. He held doors open. He thanked the cleaning staff. He even stopped working for a moment to help an elderly visitor carry 2 heavy bags across the parking lot. Kindness came naturally to him. That same afternoon, a sleek black SUV pulled up beside the private helicopter terminal. Out stepped Victoria Harper, the CEO of one of the largest technology companies in America. She was known for making billion-dollar decisions without hesitation. Her schedule was packed. She had an important investors' meeting less than 200 miles away. Every minute mattered. As she approached her helicopter, the pilot suddenly frowned. "There's a problem," he said quietly. The engine warning system had detected a serious mechanical issue. Without fixing it, the helicopter could not safely fly. Victoria sighed with frustration. "This can't be happening today." The airfield manager quickly called the maintenance crew. Only Daniel was nearby. He calmly walked toward the helicopter carrying his toolbox. Victoria looked at him from head to toe. "This is the mechanic," she whispered. The manager nodded. "He's our best." Victoria couldn't hide her disbelief. "He doesn't look like someone who works on million-dollar aircraft." Daniel heard her words. He simply smiled. "Good afternoon, ma'am." She barely acknowledged him. "Please hurry. I don't have time for mistakes." Daniel nodded politely. "I'll do my best." He climbed inside the helicopter without another word. Every movement was calm and confident. He listened carefully to the engine. He checked the fuel lines. He examined every connection. Then he stopped. His eyes focused on one tiny damaged sensor connector hidden behind a panel. It was barely noticeable. Most mechanics would have replaced several expensive parts before finding it. Daniel quietly reached into his toolbox. He removed the damaged connector. Installed a new one. Ran another inspection. Started the engine. Everything sounded perfect. He checked the instruments one final time. Then he looked at his watch. Exactly 13 minutes. He climbed down. "Your helicopter is ready." The pilot tested every system himself. Everything worked flawlessly. He looked at Victoria with complete surprise. "I've never seen anyone diagnose that problem so quickly." She stared at Daniel. "How did you find it so fast?" Daniel smiled. "When you've spent 30 years listening to engines, they start talking back." For the first time, Victoria laughed. Then she became curious. "Where did you learn all this?" Daniel gently wiped the grease from his hands. I used to work for one of the largest helicopter manufacturers in the country. Victoria blinked. You did? I spent 22 years designing engine systems before retiring. I moved here after my wife passed away. These days, I fix helicopters because it keeps me busy, and because I enjoy helping people. Silence filled the air. Victoria suddenly remembered how she had judged him only minutes earlier. She felt embarrassed. I'm sorry, she said quietly. I shouldn't have assumed anything about you. Daniel smiled again. We all make quick judgments sometimes. What matters is what we choose to do afterward. His words stayed with her. As she prepared to leave, Daniel noticed one of the airport workers struggling to repair a broken baggage cart. Without anyone asking, Daniel walked over and helped him. He expected nothing in return. He simply believed helping people was the right thing to do. Victoria watched everything. She realized Daniel treated everyone with exactly the same kindness. It didn't matter whether someone was wealthy, famous, or sweeping the floor. Everyone deserved respect. The following week, Victoria returned to the airfield. This time she wasn't there because of business. She was looking for Daniel. She found him repairing another helicopter. I have something to ask you, she said. Daniel smiled. What can I do for you? I've spent years building companies, Victoria said. But somewhere along the way, I forgot how important people are. She paused. I want you to speak to my leadership team. Daniel looked surprised. I'm just a mechanic. Victoria shook her head. No. You're someone who understands leadership better than many executives I know. A month later, Daniel stood before hundreds of company managers. He didn't speak about helicopters. He spoke about kindness. He told them every machine eventually breaks. Every business faces problems. But the strongest organizations are built by people who respect one another. He reminded them that titles disappear. Money comes and goes. Success changes. Character remains. The room was completely silent. Many executives admitted later that Daniel's simple words changed the way they treated employees forever. Months passed. Victoria introduced new company policies focused on respect, appreciation, and listening to every worker, regardless of position. Employee happiness increased. Teamwork improved. The company became stronger than ever. Whenever someone asked Victoria what caused the change, she smiled. A mechanic fixed more than my helicopter. He fixed the way I see people. Daniel never became famous. He never appeared on television. He never asked for recognition. Every morning he still arrived at the same small hangar wearing the same faded blue shirt. He still greeted strangers with a smile. He still helped anyone who needed a hand. Because true kindness never depends on applause. It simply becomes part of who you are. And maybe that's the greatest lesson of all. The next time you meet someone, don't judge them by their clothes, their job, or the car they drive. You never know the wisdom they carry, the battles they've fought, or the difference they might make in your life. A small act of kindness can open doors that pride never will. If this story touched your heart, remember to share kindness wherever you go, because one simple moment of respect can change someone's world, and maybe even your own.